What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Drew IQ. Welcome to another episode of Winners Win. Today, we're going to be talking about my experience whenever I was a young investor. Didn't really know what I was doing. I was just getting my feet wet in the stock market, and I heard about Kanye West. Yes, Yeezus himself, getting involved with the company Gap, ticker symbol GAP. I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with Gap, the clothing brand. But yeah, Yeezus, my man Kanye West, got involved with Gap. And literally, as a young investor myself, I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know what stock to choose. But the way I learn has always been hands-on. So I just got my hands dirty. I heard about Kanye West getting involved with some companies, so I just bought the stock blindly. Literally, blindly bought Gap stock, and that's what we're going to get into here today. So please like, subscribe, leave a comment below for any future ideas, or if you just want to say hi, I do read the comments. But yeah, guys, I hope y'all like this video. Let's get right into it. Alright, so let's take a look at this specific example from my experience whenever I was a young investor, didn't know what I was doing. And a lot of times whenever you're getting, into the stock market, you kind of go off the news. You follow the news. Oh, this is what's happening. Okay, so I got to invest in this stock. Oh, this is what's happening. I got to go invest in this stock. So this is kind of my mind state at this point in time. I'm just following news blindly. I'm not looking at the company's financial spreadsheet. I'm not looking at the revenue growth. I'm literally not looking even if this company are making a profit. I'm literally just going off the news, okay? So, this news was released June 26, 2020, that Kanye West was going to get involved with the company Gap, right? And whenever I bought my shares was literally the day after. So June 27th, 2020 is when I bought my shares. I bought only 2 shares at $2.85 for a total of $25.70 altogether. So I didn't have a lot of money. Obviously, I was just barely getting into investing. I was trying to figure out personal finance. And I was just putting pretty much any money that I had into stocks. So at this time, I only had $25 to spend. I didn't really want to put a lot at the time because I was like, I don't really want to risk all my money because I didn't know what I was doing. So I was like, I'm comfortable with $25. I'm going to buy some Gap. Why not? Let's see how this goes. So I ended up buying those 2 shares and I held it for a while. I held the shares for about a year later. It was peaked at May 7th, 2021. So about a little longer than a year later, the price was at $35. So literally $35 from my $12.85 initial investment. I've already almost tripled my initial investment in a year, which is incredible. That's a really, really good returns, right? But this is also when I didn't really know much about news plays or whenever you're buying and selling specifically off news, because news is more often than not just a short-term spike. So we did get a pretty good spike that year just off the strength of, the news of Kanye West. But then what happened was after we got that peak, it started to fizzle out. And currently, right now, if you look at this same ticker symbol, you are going to see it at about $17. So it went back down to $17. I'm still up on my investment from $12.85 all the way to $17, but I didn't sell it at that peak $35. Now, so what I really learned in this specific example was, one, buying just off news is not a smart idea. You need to go look at the revenue growth. You need to look at the financials as well. It doesn't hurt to know a little bit about what's going on with the company, what's the hot news, but it isn't the end-all be-all that you should really put into thought when it comes to investing into companies, okay? Now, another thing that I learned here was that I didn't know when to sell. I was like, am I just going to hold this stock forever? Am I just going to, should I sell? I'm up already 3 times what I originally invested. Should I sell? And that was something I struggled with a lot, was when to sell. And this specific video is not going to be about that, but what I can say now is that I do not like to sell stock. I am a buy and hold investor. So currently right now, instead of selling this stock, I'm going to actually buy more, because $17 for Gap, in my opinion, is actually a really fair price. I believe, let's see, yeah, they've been slowly on the decline, but I think it's going to bottom out here soon. If it's not $17 is the bottom out. Anything under $26 is fair. So the fair value for Gap right now, if you wanted to buy some yourself, would be below $26. So if it's below $26, I'm just going to buy more and keep holding on to my initial investment. But yeah, guys, I thought this example was really interesting, specifically because I didn't know anything at all at the time, but I was still investing and just getting my hands dirty, and it ended up paying off. Because now I'm still up on my investment and I learned a lot. All right? I didn't have to fail to learn this much. I learned so much throughout this experience, and all I had to do was thank Kanye West, right? Now, one other thing I wanted to mention was this company started paying a dividend on April 7th, 2021 was their first dividend announcement. So that first quarter of 2021, I started to get paid dividends just for holding this stock. So I got 4 dividend payouts at about only a quarter, 50 cents. And it's not much because I didn't have a lot of money invested at all, but it's really cool to think that I got 4 dividend payouts. I got, pretty good growth, and it's only been about 2 years total. And I had no idea what I was doing. I was literally just throwing a dart at a board, guessing. Kanye West has got to be successful. And I think that's what is very important to learn here is I necessarily didn't know anything about stocks, but one way you can invest is investing into people. And that's what I want to kind of get into a little bit further here. Alright, so after this whole experience, it really got me to thinking about really just the stock market and a lot of people not knowing what they're doing. How can they still be successful? Because literally all I did was look at the graph. Gap's kind of down. Maybe they're cheaper than they usually are. Maybe it'll go back up. Oh, and then Kanye West is about to buy the stock? Oh, I'm all in. Now, this really is interesting to me because I invested into a person. I didn't invest into the company Gap. I did not think, the revenue growth was great. I didn't think, the earnings report was amazing. They're going to do well this next quarter. I literally just invested in one person that was involved with this project because I think this person is a winner and he's going to be the guy that takes this company to the next level and makes sure that they are a profitable company and they do well, right? So this really got me to think about a couple other stocks and a couple other companies that I've invested purely off the people that are involved, right? Peter Thiel is another guy that worked with Elon Musk early in the PayPal days, but he also is involved in a company called Palantir, which is another stock that I invest in. And that's purely because I believe in Peter. It has nothing to do with really Palantir, but now that I am a little more educated, I did do my homework on Palantir. They're not profitable, I know all these things now, and I know it's a big risk, but I'm still investing in a person that is involved with this. So a lot of times, what I actually like to do is invest in people, right? Why are people investing into Tesla? Are they investing into Tesla because the numbers, this, that? No, they're investing into Tesla because of Elon Musk. A lot of people will argue and say they're not. They actually like the product. Yes, they do have a good product, this, that, and the other. But I think the majority of us are just into Tesla because we believe in Elon Musk. This guy is a winner. He doesn't lose. He was able multiple times to keep his companies from going bankrupt. He put all of his money on the line. He's absolutely phenomenal. If you haven't seen his Bloomsburg documentary where they go out and kind of explain his whole life journey, it's pretty remarkable. And I've seen a lot of those, But yeah, this is really just another way to think about investing, right? Because a lot of people right now, it's either retail trading, meme stocks, or you're buying stocks off just the value, like you're looking at the value off the discounted cash flow algorithm, and you're just saying, oh, is this overvalued or undervalued? Well, there's actually a third perspective that you can take, and maybe there's just someone that you believe in that's involved with this company, that you believe in this person so much that you know that they're going to take this company to the next level. And a lot of people maybe in GameStop, right? GameStop, they have the guy from, Chewy that just took over, Ryan Cohen. I just did a video about GameStop. He is a winner, a legit winner that I think has a big chance to turn GameStop around, right? So a lot of people that are investing in GameStop, they might be investing in GameStop purely because of that CEO is a winner and he is now taking over that company and they believe in him. And just because they believe in him, they believe in that company. But yeah, guys, I might have, rambled a little bit there, but I hope that makes sense, and I hope that's very interesting and insightful, because I know for me, it was really an important lesson, and it taught me a lot. And also, with this said, do not be afraid to get your hands dirty and just start investing. You don't have to put, $1,000. Like I said, I did $25 for my paycheck, bought 2 shares of Gap, and ended up making a lot of money, learning a lot. And it really was no downside. So do not be afraid to, just put some money into the market. I know a lot of people say to do paper trading first, but to be honest, guys, paper trading is just not fun. It's so much more fun when you got some real skin in the game. So yeah, it's a good way to just have a little fun and learn without, putting too much risk on the table and losing everything. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for today. That's how Kanye West made me some money. It taught me a lot, and I hope y'all learned as much as I did from this experience. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and make sure if you have any questions or if you have any ideas for future videos, please make sure you leave that comment so I can read it, and maybe, who knows, you might get a whole video dedicated to your comment. But yeah, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all have a great day.